In everyday life, across statements such as "It will probably rain today." Probably rain today. I doubt that he will pass the test. Doubt. Most probably, Kavita will stand first in the test. There is a 50-50 chance of India winning the toss in today's match. There is 50-50 chance of India winning a toss in today's match. Now consider that statements in everyday life we come across statements such as "It will probably rain today." I doubt that he will pass the test. Most probably Kavita will stand first in the test. There is a 50-50 chance of India winning a toss in today's match. The words probably, doubt, most probably, chances, chances, etc. used in the statements above. These words used in these statements involve an element of uncertainty. An element of uncertainty. In many situations, we make such statements and use our past experience and logic to take decisions. In many situations, we make such statements and use our past experience and logic to take decisions. Here, we are trying to measure numerically the chance of occurrence. Here, what you are doing? We are trying to measure numerically the chance of occurrence of some events. So what you are doing? You are trying to measure the numerically the chance of occurrence or non-occurrence. Occurrence or non-occurrence of some events. Non-occurrence of some events. This kind of measurement help us to take decision in more systematic manner. So how it helps us? This kind of measurement help us to take decision in more systematic manner. We study probability to figure out the chances of something happening. We study the probability. Why should we study the probability? We study the probability to figure out the chances of something happening. So why should we study? We study probability to figure out the chances of something happening. First, what is the meaning of probability? The meaning of probability is a study of chances of events happening. So what is the meaning of probability? Probability is the study of the chances of events happening. So probability is the study of chances of events happening. A measure of uncertainty is provided by a branch of mathematics is called theory of probability. So the chance of happening an event when expressed quantitatively is called probability. How to define the probability? The chance of happening the chance of happening an event when expressed quantitatively quantitatively is called probability. However, we may give two definitions of probability. First one is experimental, second one theoretical. So the probability is two types: experimental sorry first one is experimental, second one is theoretical. First we discuss some terms related to probability. Certain. So what is certain? Something that must occur. Certain means something that must occur. More likely. Something that would occur with great chance. Equally likely. Something that have same chance of occurring. So what is the equally likely? Something that have same chance of occurring. That is 50-50 chance. That is 50-50 chance. We'll use to call 50-50 chance. Less likely. Something that would occur with less chance. Impossible. Something that cannot happen. Impossible. Now sample space. What is the sample space? The listing of total possible outcomes. The listing of total possible outcomes is called sample space. Sample space, the listing of total outcomes is called sample space. So when you toss a coin, head and tail will come. So we will list out that there are head and tail is coming. When you roll a die, so how many outcomes will get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The listing of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are listing the outcomes. So the listing of outcomes is called sample space. Random experiment. To understand and measure the chance, we perform the experiments like tossing a coin, rolling a die. An experiment in which all possible outcomes are known and the exact outcome cannot be predicted in advance is called random experiment. So what is a random experiment? An experiment in which all possible outcomes are known and the exact outcome cannot be predicted in advance is called random experiment. So what is the random experiment? To understand the measure the chance of perform experiments like tossing a coin, rolling a die. Suppose an experiment in which all possible outcomes are known and the exact outcome cannot be predicted in advance is called random experiment. Consider an example. Trial and events. Next one. Next term is trial and events. Consider an example. Consider an example. If a coin tossed 10 times, if a coin tossed 10 times, a head and tail come up. Number of tosses. Number of times heads come up. Number of times head comes up. Next, tail comes up. So, number of times tail comes up. Total number of times coin toss is 10. Number of times head comes up is 6. Number of tails comes up is 4. In this experiment, each toss of coin, each roll of die is called a trial. So here we are doing an experiment. In this experiment, each toss of coin, in this experiment, each toss of a coin or each roll of a die is called a trial. So what is a trial? In experiment, each toss of coin or each roll of die is called an experiment. Next, consider a trial of rolling a die. Consider trial of rolling a die. How many possible outcomes are there to get number more than 5? More than 5 on top of face. How many possible outcomes are there to get number more than 5 on the top face? Here what is the total sample space? If the sample space is, that means total outcomes. The listing of total outcomes is called sample space. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 outcomes. But how many chances are there to get 5? More than 5? It is only 1. It is only 1. That is 6. How many possible outcomes are there to get an even number on the top face? How many possible outcomes are there to get an even number on the top face? To get even number on the top face. So total outcomes, 6 outcomes. There are 3 outcomes, even numbers. There are 3 chances to get even numbers. So what are the 3 outcomes? 2 is even number, 4 is even number and 6 is even number. Each specific outcome is called, each specific outcome or the collection of specific outcomes make an event. So what is an event? Each specific outcome or the collection of specific outcomes make an event. Each specific outcome or the collection of specific outcomes make an event. Number more than 5 and number getting an even number on the top face are two events. So in this example, what are the two events? Here we have two events. One is number more than 5 is one event. And what is the second event? Getting an even number on top face. So tomorrow we'll discuss the theoretical probability.